What is going on, everyone? 50 days out from the Dallas BMW Marathon. Today is October 24th, Friday. This morning I have a speed session. So it's gonna start with an easy warm up and then I'm gonna go into 1,000 meter repeats. So 6 times 1,000 meters, short recovery in between each interval. First thing I'm starting off with here is a 1.75 mile easy warm up. So not going any faster than 7:40 minute per mile pace. I'm probably gonna stay around 8 minutes. So 1.75 miles completed in 13 minutes, 21 seconds. Got a minute and a half rest here. I just walk on my rest. If it's not an active recovery jog, then usually I'm walking. I don't like standing completely still. Keep the blood flowing, keep the muscles moving. A minute left, and then it'll be into the 1K repeats. 1K, then 90 seconds, walking rest, 1K. Just repeat that 6 times, and about 5:45 minute per mile pace for the 1Ks. It's gonna be pushing it a little bit, but it's not gonna be going super hard. Rep number 1 completed, 3 minutes, 33 seconds. Rep number 2, 3:32. Rep 3 complete, 3 minutes, 30 seconds. Halfway done. Rep 4, 3:34. Rep 5, 3:34. 1 more left. Pretty slow. That last one. 3 minutes, 37 seconds, but got it done. That's all that matters. I was in the right zone that I need to be in. Right now, another minute and a half walking rest, and then I'll get into my cool down. First things first, after I get done running, protein smoothie, same thing as always, pretty much. I may change a couple things, but frozen berries, whey protein isolate. So I do the dark chocolate from Raw. I can just pick it up here at Sam's Club and it's relatively cheap. So do that, pomegranate juice, some almond butter and water, and that's it in here. It's pretty good actually. I know the chocolate and the berries doesn't always sound great, but it's like chocolate covered raspberries or something like that. Going over the stats from the workout, training session number 1 is complete. I'm gonna do another training session this evening. It's gonna be a lift, and I'll take you guys through that. Ended up being 7.5 miles, my intervals. So I did a 1.75 mile warm up at a 7:37 pace, rested for a minute and a half. So everything was in between 5:40 and 5:50 minute per mile pace, and then I did a 1.48, almost a mile and a half cool down that get me to 7.5 miles at a 7:58 minute per mile pace. Heart rate 142 average. This ended up being a VO2 max session. So there's really a couple sessions that I do each week. Usually I'll have a VO2 max or an interval session like today where the reps are a little bit shorter, so about 800 meter repeats, 1K repeats like this. When I start getting up more into the miles, like 1 mile repeat, 2 mile repeat, usually those are going into tempo runs. And I'm really doing about threshold work, not VO2 max work. And what I mean by that is I'll do a mile that's faster than marathon pace, and then I'll do a mile that's slower than marathon pace. I'll do a mile that's faster than marathon pace, a mile slower than marathon pace. With that, I'm not going as fast and as hard, so I can recover actively while I'm doing a slower mile. and get my body used to running a little bit faster and getting comfortable that way. Whereas this is really tapping into that speed work. I'm gonna go shower up and make some breakfast. Have 4 farm fresh eggs, 1 pumpkin bagel, got from Trader Joe's. Put some cream cheese on there, regular, with some pumpkin pie spice on top. And then got some coffee. This is pretty much post-run meal after the smoothie. But I'm gonna eat this and then see you guys this afternoon for the strength session. Just finished up this afternoon's training session workout. Did 100 weighted pull-ups, 100 weighted push-ups. I was starting to do 10 weighted pull-ups at first, and then I had to cut down the sets of 5. Push-ups I started at 20, but then I was getting so far ahead of the pull-ups that I cut them down to 10, and I was basically about 10 reps behind on pull-ups each set. And then once I got done with that, I did 50 toes to bar. Split those up. I started doing 10 reps unbroken, and then I think like the last 2 sets I had to do sets of 5, so it was broken, but 50 of those. I was gonna do this workout outside, and sorry I couldn't talk. It's just a really small gym, and when there's people in there and stuff, I don't like filming in public places when there's a lot of people. I'm just common courtesy, but that was the workout. Good training sessions today, so speed run. And honestly, as far as the strength training goes, like, you don't have to have a lot of stuff. I mean, if you want to invest in like a weighted vest, you can do alternating lunges, air squats, push-ups. The only thing I'd really say is like, you need a pull-up bar, something that you can do a type of row with for your back, but you really don't need a lot of stuff. And so going forward, there's gonna be a lot of push-ups and pull-ups. I'm gonna be trying to do the 100 either weighted or unweighted every other day at least. You do get pretty sore initially, but after the first week or two, you start to get used to it. And honestly, 100 doesn't seem like a lot anymore. Like I said, 50 days out from the Dallas Marathon. We're in a good spot. Just gotta focus on recovery now. That was pretty much it for this video. So next week, I'm gonna be bringing you guys a full day of eating while on marathon prep. So I'll be looking forward to that. You guys always love full days of eating. My diet's not crazy or anything, but thank you guys for watching. Thank you for the support. God bless. See you in the next one.